What up, Laker Nation? You here with your boy Kareem, aka 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow. Let's get to it. I want to talk about the Iman Shumpert comments where he said it was LeBron James to destroy the NBA, not Kevin Durant. I've been talked about this for a while now. Like I said, I don't like to get into debates. That's really not my thing. But I totally agree with Iman Shumpert. It was LeBron James. See, what people always try to change the narrative when it comes to this. The first thing they say, how it was KD joined the team that won 73 games, a super team that's already, number one, Golden State was not a super team. If you look at their team, they just played well together. They only had two All-Stars, Clay and Steph, and Draymond more of a glue guy, but he was no dominant factor offensively. Yes, defensively, he did his thing, but Harrison Barnes wasn't all that. They won 73 games. Like I said, they played together. They had a hell of a style of play. So that's basically what that was. But I never looked at them like they was dominant. And also, if they were so dominant and considered the greatest team in the NBA, they would have never lost. Kevin Durant, OKC team, with him and Russ almost knocked them off. If Clay didn't have insane game and they happened to win. And not only that, they lost to Cleveland. So if they were so dominant, you're not losing. So to say that, he joined the team and that was the weakest move out, I think that's kind of hypocritical. See, when it comes to these people, y'all gotta just be fair. That's my whole thing. One thing y'all gonna know about me, I'm gonna be fair. LeBron is on the Lakers, and I'm a diehard Laker fan, and I'm rooting for LeBron. But right is right, wrong is wrong. LeBron James formed the super team, and I don't want to hear, but look at their team. Miami was trash. They didn't. Miami was trash. They didn't. They had a trash team. Let's just say this. Let's say Portland Trailblazers. Let's say right now a lot of their players get hurt. And they just happen to lose. And let's say they don't make the playoffs. And let's say all their whole books is getting clean. Like, let's say CJ, Nurkic, Norman Powell. Let's say all them guys become free agents, where only one they have on their books is Dame. And let's say Giannis and Jokic, Nikola Jokic say, okay, let's join Portland. Now, Miami literally had 3 of the top 12 players in the NBA. Braun definitely was the best player. Let's say Wade, no less than 5. And Chris Bosh was anywhere from 11 to 12 best player. So let's say that right now. Let's say Dame, Giannis, and Jokic. They form a team together. That's a super team. That is a super team. Let's say Portland don't win a championship. Don't make it to the playoffs. Let's say their books is clean and they have cap space to sign Jokic and Giannis. That is a super team. Jokic, Giannis, and Dame, that is a super team. And if you look at their age, Dame is the only one in his 30s, but all of them was in their 20s. Braun, Chris Bosh, and Wade. With them 3, they're going to win. And they had his other guys they had on their team that was solid. Let's say Robert Covington get retained on their team. And some players like Miami had good role players. They had Shane Battier, one of the top defensive players in the NBA. They had some good players that remained on the team. Haslam, a physical specimen, a good defender. Now, Chalmers, the defensive guy, a knockdown shooter. He ain't no star, but an excellent role player. You don't need that after you have 3 of the top 12 players in the NBA, all in their prime, all in their late 20s. That's just what it is. So at the end of the day, I definitely agree with Iman Shumpert. It started there, and I don't know how anybody can contest that. I don't want to hear Miami didn't make the playoffs, and it doesn't matter. You put 3 guys, 3 top 10, 12, 3 guys that's top 12 players in the league, especially not only that 3, you got the number 1. Braun was the best. Then you had, let's say, Wade was no less than 5. 4 to 5. So that's different. It's not like you got 3 of the top 12 and you got 10, 11, 12, the 10th, 11, 12 best player in the league. You had the number 1, 5, and then let's say 11 to 12. That's just like what Jokic, Dame, and Giannis. If they be on the team with Portland, they retain guys like this retain little role player pieces like Larry Nance, Robert Covington. Portland's winning a championship, and that just what it. That's forming a super team, and not only that, Wade and Bron had bigger star power than what Giannis and Dame and them guys had. So that's just what it is. That's just the reality, folks. Bron definitely started the super team, and they need to put the Kevin Durant thing to rest because he did not start it, and he waited years later, like 6 or 7 years later, and like I said, this look at it. If they were so much of a great team, Golden State, they would have won a championship. They damn near lost in the semifinals to OKC, and they lost in the finals. So with that being said, guys, like, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.